Welcome back.
Oh man.
Here it is.
That's the one. It's
Did you seriously right now? Did you pick my model?
This is gonna be a great game.
No, you got another one?
I think it's magnetized. Hold on. We got it. We're under control.
But like the tip broke off.
Where did it happen? What?
No. You're the worst. It's fine.
Totally broken.
Magic. Alright. I don't know. Thankfully it was. So it's me and you again.
Yep, again.
Yeah.
We're back!
We've been playing all month basically. Alright. So we got Eldar versus Iron Hands. This is game 3, I think.
Walk us over the Eldar's awesome stuff here.
So I got a Wave Serpent with a Shuriken cannon and Twin Link Scatter Lasers with Hollow Fields, holding some Wraith Guard, 5 Wraith Guard with Wraith Cannons. Over here we've got another Wave Serpent identical, Scatter Laser and Shuriken Cannon with Dire Avengers inside of it. We've got my spirits here, over here, definitely not hiding. He's definitely not hiding.
Yeah, I think he's definitely hiding.
And then we've got my Wraith Knight over here.
Did you roll season initiative?
He's doing some stuff.
Not yet. We're about to.
What do we got for Oliver's side of things?
Alright, Iron Hands is playing the Clan Raucon. We got 2. Anyways, do that in a minute. 2 Sakaran battle tanks. They are fully loaded out.
The infamous groupie guns.
They both have dozer blades, only have one modeled with it. They both got hunter killer missiles, and they both have las cannon sponsons. And then we have 3 attack bikes with multi-meltas attached to a Master of the Forge on a bike with the Gorgon's Chain, and also the Betrayer's Bane. Rolled merciless resolve resolve on the clan Raucon's warlord traits, which gives him and his unit Crusader. I got a 5-man scout squad back here with camo cloak sniper rifles. They're infiltrated into this little thing. This is bolstered by the Master of the Forge, so they have a 2-up save. We got another 5-man scout squad up here with camo cloak sniper rifles. By the way, both squads have melted bombs. And that's about it.
Game type.
We got tactical escalation on the stupid game types, and also
Tacos?
Tacos. Yeah.
Tacos. Lots of tacos.
We got one objective here, one objective down here, one over there, one here, one there, and then one there.
And
Got 6.
Clan Raucon has first turn, but we're gonna see if.
Let's do psychic powers first.
Yeah,
before I go.
mention your psychic.
My spirits here has summoning demons. Awesome. And then on the runes of battle, I took empower and innervate, which is going to be super helpful with that plus to strength.
On a strength 10 guy.
Yeah. So that's going to be helpful.
Warlord?
My warlord is actually the Wraith Knight, and he has what did he roll?
We got Feel No Pain.
Feel no pain on a 6-up. That's the one.
Alright, roll for a seize.
Warlord.
I already mentioned it. It's merciless resolve.
No,
Why can I not say that word?
No, one more time. Say it again.
Merciless.
You can't use it unless you can pronounce it correctly.
Merciless resolve. There we go.
Oh snap! All right, let's roll for night fighting first.
Oh, hold on. You got to do seize first. I thought.
No,
night fighting.
Okay.
Night fighting first. All right, night fighting.
It's night fighting.
It's night fighting. Hot damn.
It's bad.
Seize. It's good. And then let's seize on a 6. Yes, please. No. Negative on the seize.
All right. Game on.
Are you still filming?
Yeah.
All right. So I actually have 1 less territory than Ollie does, so I'm actually using my territory bonus of giving this dude +2 mastery levels. So he's actually mastery level 4 capped out. And he has demonologies. He basically doesn't have the negative to rolling doubles on the when rolling for demonology. So he'll still only perils on double senses, which is super fair. It's good. It's good stuff. Summoning demons.
And we are back.
back, and we are at the end of the top of round 1. Iron Hands have just finished their turn, and why don't you walk us through what they've done?
Okay, Iron Hands, we spread our tanks out to fire at the different high priority targets. The bikes moved up into the terrain to get some cover and also secure that objective, and that was about it for moving. As for shooting, we started off with that Sakaran in the far, firing at the Wave Serpent there on the left with the with his troop units in it. I forget what they're called. And it is night fighting, so he had about a 2-up save for most of my guns, and a 3-up save for other stuff. Effectively did nothing, firing accelerator autocannon, 2 las cannons, and that was it. Didn't do much.
Wave Serpent staying strong.
Then I hit him with my searchlight to get rid of his night fighting rule, and then fired my multi-meltas on my bikes at him, and actually got a pin in there, but he jinked out of that one.
So no damage on the Wave Serpents.
No damage. Then this Sakaran fired at the Wraith Knight, and out of everything, which was las cannons, accelerator autocannon, and also a hunter killer missile, did a whopping 1 wound.
So we got a Wraith Knight at 2 wounds.
No, not remaining. He's taken 2 wounds.
He's got 4 wounds up.
Because Bombard sucks and likes to count up.
Oh,
He's lame.
I'm sorry.
counting up, we are
Count down. People can go, oh, he's got 4 health.
4 health.
All right.
Because I don't know how many wounds he has.
One note about this guy, by the way, he isn't actually WYSIWYG because I forgot my magnetized parts like a bad person. So he actually, instead of having the sun cannon and the scatter, actually I don't. I could just take that off.
So I did break that for a reason.
Rest in
Yeah,
peace,
he
Scatter.
scatter laser by. He's actually got his base loadout, which is 2 Wraith
Sun cannons.
cannons.
Wraith cannon? Oh yeah.
The big Wraith cannons.
Yeah, that's right.
36
Bare bones Wraith.
Anyway, took a wound off him with the Sakaran,
4
which is
left.
pretty good. And then the sole sniper sergeant there, hanging out on top of the bridge. He actually rolled a high enough to hit, and then did a rend, and he also ignores. It's this guy down.
Oh, dude, right here.
Just
Oh,
hanging
the
out
guy
on the ledge.
literally about to fall.
Jumped up to take a shot. But he has night vision goggles, so he ignored his night fighting. So that's another wound.
Like a jerk.
Okay, so those are the 2
He
wounds on
runs
the
away
Wraith
like a
Knight.
pant.
Yeah, he's probably gonna run away now.
Okay,
That's it.
To other
and
lane.
that's the end of the top of round 1. Turn 1. And we're back to the bottom of turn 1, and our Yanden commander is just itching to tell us something.
Oh snap! I see what you just did there. That's clever. That's good. Yeah.
So how did this turn start out?
Perhaps the first time in human history, Eldar have summoned demons to the table.
Boom, boom, boom.
Nurgle demons, to be exact, plague bearers. They came down from the Spirit Seer here, who now has a 3-up invuln save and has smash because he perils.
Let's not even talk about that.
Yeah, it's a good time.
He is probably the most soulless Eldar
He is.
in existence.
He's doing what needs to be done. YOLO.
I'm still happy to destroy you right now.
Yeah. All right. So what happened is I moved up a little bit and kind of just finagled my Wave Serpents around. A shot at the scouts over there with this guy. Took a guy. Oh, before that, obviously, I summoned the demons through the psychic phase and perils, and then become amazing, rolling a 6, which I think is like warp. I don't know, something amazing.
Surge of the Warp.
Yeah, you get like feel no pain and rage and whatever.
You get 3-up invuln save and get +1 to your attacks. So
There you go.
+2.
Something like that.
And
So
the Nurgle army had a rocky landing.
they did. They lost one guy who sadly died. He's
God.
here. He died. This one plague bearer is gonna make or break the game. And then in the shooting phase, I shot a scout, killed him. Shot with my Wraith Knight at the Sakaran, glanced him. He failed his cover save. And then this guy put one of the wounds back on the Wraith Knight, so he's back to 5 wounds.
Definitely Wave Knight.
Wave Knight. And that's basically, and then I just kind of moved this guy back a little bit in the flat out, in the whatever it's called, flat out. I moved flat out backwards like 2 inches. Yeah, so that's Eldar, turn 1.
Cool.
Oh, and I drew this guy. secure objective 6.
Which he could not score.
Which I cannot score because objective 6 is, I think, that one back there. No, it's that one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's up to 6 behind the giant
So
tank.
probably not going to get there right now. You're never going to score! That's it.
Okay.
See you at the top of turn 3.
Pretty good.
Welcome back to the top end of the top of turn 2 of
Clan
game
Rowcon.
3.
Let it rest and then do it.
And
Alright, so Clan Rowcon. It was the end of our second turn.
Somebody had an accident.
We moved the Sakaran down here to get a good bead on both the Wave Serpent and the Wraith Knight, depending on the outcome of other things. Kept the bikes in terrain to maintain that cover save and also secure an objective. McJiggered the little tank over here to get a good bead on both the Wraith Knight and the Wave Serpent, just depending on what's going on. Had to regroup one of my guys because he was out of coherency here, so he had to snap fire. And then these guys stayed where they're at. As for shooting, we started off with this guy. We fired at this Wave Serpent. The Accelerator autocannon ignored his Jinx save, did 1 wound. Or no, 2 wounds?
Yeah, did 2 wounds to him.
2 hull points, destroyed a weapon, and also made him shaken. So now he's snap firing. Everything else missed. So he's down to 1 hull point. Still operating. Bikes fired their multi-meltas at this Wave Serpent as well, and missed. Sakaran in the back is the MVP for this turn. Dropped 4 rending wounds on the Wraith Knight. Brought him down to 1 wound.
where is the Wraith Knight?
Oh, he died. He went off to heaven. Yep. He's in Wraith Knight heaven.
Heaven.
Wraith Knight?
I killed the Wraith Knight. And then the last cannons just cleaned up the job. Finished him off. The 6-up Feel No Pain did not make a single save.
Wraith Knight down.
And then the final thing that happened was the 4 scouts made a rending wound on the demons and popped one in the head. He's dead. And then at the end of my turn, I secured objective number 2, scoring a point. And I failed my It Will Not Die save, so this guy's still at 2 hull points.
Failed to repair.
Failed to repair himself.
Failed to repair. 2. And
So this was the bottom of turn 2.
No, top of turn, the end of the top part of turn
We don't
2.
say that anymore.
Oh, but we don't
say that anymore.
Yeah, so
That's what they say.
okay.
Is that we don't say that anymore.
There we go.
So that is Kill the Warlord, First Blood, and also I'm at 3 points right now.
So we got 3 to 0. 3 to 0. Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Welcome to. Oh right. Anyway, bottom of turn 2.
Oh, come on, that was so exciting.
Welcome to the bottom of turn 2.
There you go. That's the one. That's what I was looking for. All right, yeah. Eldar
Literal
turn.
bottom too.
Bottom of turn 2. Yeah.
It's the bottom.
The bottom.
The bikini bottom.
Last turn 2
It could be
ever.
bikini bottom. There is a river.
There is a river.
It's true.
There's a river.
Bikini bottoms in an ocean.
Is there coral reefs in rivers?
No. I mean, maybe in an oceanic river. Is that
Do you know this? Do you know?
Yeah.
There are rivers
No.
that go backwards.
I don't know. I don't know much about. I just learned, everyone. I don't know a whole lot about rivers, apparently. So, whatever. All right.
So what happened?
So I moved this guy back. He's trying to take on that Sakaran without the Wraith Knight support. It's not going well. So he moved back to kind of get out of range of other fire, so he can just kind of focus in this corridor on that one tank for now. This guy moved up. He's going to try to make a break for my secure objective 6,
Which
tacos.
is all.
It's right behind that Sakaran.
Yeah, right there.
Which also grants a grav field generator, so
Yeah, so it's pretty
kind of
good.
useful.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm going to try to make a run for it with this Wave Serpent, but not this turn. So hopefully I'll survive long enough to try next turn.
And what did that Wave Serpent do?
So he moved up.
Oh, wait, we gotta go to second phase.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, he moved up, and then that was the plan at first. And then we went to the psychic phase. I summoned bloodletters onto the field. Did not even perils this time. Rolled 6 dice, no perils.
Wow.
He's
Which is
a boss.
kind of good, because
Yeah.
he doesn't have 3-up invul now.
He no longer has it, so it's kind of good for Iron Hands. He no longer has 3-up invuln. So yeah, that's what he did, and then the bloodletters came down, and then in the shooting phase, they ran 5 inches. They actually scattered. I put them here, and they scattered back 11 inches. So they were here, and then they ran forward 5.
Kind of fell on the cliff.
Yeah, they're like really weird and unbalanced, and this table is warped and weird. So they're falling off the cliff, but they're fine. They're all right with it.
Having a little demon party.
Yeah, and then these guys ran in the movement phase. They moved a whole 1 inch over difficult terrain, so they just kind of fell over onto the.
Did they run at all?
No, I'm sorry. They moved 3 inches, not 1.
And then what did they run?
Did not run.
They did
I didn't
not run. Okay.
I kind of want them to go kind of as a wave or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm new with demons. I'm trying them out. So, yeah, and this guy, he didn't do anything else beyond that. This guy fired in the shooting phase at the Sakaran. Hit a couple of times, but I don't think he ever hurt the armor.
Nope.
So, sad.
Still at 2?
Still on 2.
He was snap firing.
Yeah, and I was snap firing on that. This guy moved up. We realized he was not in range to get the objective over there in flat out, so he actually decided to shoot at the scouts.
Inch short of the objective.
Yeah, a whole inch. Yeah. Sad. So he decided not to do that. We'll wait until next turn. And instead he laid into those scouts and did some work.
But the sergeant survived.
The sergeant survived and passed his
2-6
leadership.
up, feel no pain.
Yep.
And a lookout, sir.
At least
And also
someone,
look out, sir.
at least someone can make 6 up, feel no pains this turn.
It's true.
For this game.
The Iron Hands, they're really good at it because they have it by default.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Eldar turn 2.
Bottom of turn 2.
Don't do that anymore. When you have the power, you can tell other people to do it.
I have power.
All right, this was the top of turn 3. End of clan. You're recording, right?
Yeah, we're going. We're good.
Clan Raucon's turn. Did a lot.
Yes.
You did.
What
By
did
that I mean a whole, not a lot.
You killed a thing.
Karn moved down here into the river to get a full beat on Mr. Wave Serpent here. You can see he's Mike's moved up here to get in melter range of that guy, which they did. And that's the Karn jiggered to get a clear beat on the Wave Serpent again. Lone Scout back here, Sergeant, mind you, ran 5 inches through cover, and did something hilarious. Alright.
Yeah.
And the Scout Squad back here moved up just so they could be in range of anything, because they are really bored. They're really bored in the back. And they're 2 up cover. 2 up. Alright, for shooting phase, this Sakaran opened up, twin link accelerator autocannon, laid waste into the Wave Serpent and wrecked it. And out popped Mr. Wraith Guards with their Wraith Cannons because they were lame. Bikes, well actually, second Sakaran fired at the Wave Serpent and did 1 glance. Which is not represented.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Come on. Come on. Bikes also fired in with their Meltas, and he passed all of his Jinx saves. Except for 1. Except for 1.
That brought me down to 1.
And I did a crew stunned, so he cannot move or shoot this turn. Or his turn.
So we got a pen shot through.
And I chose to actually stay where I'm at so I can stay out of range of the Wraith Cannons because I don't want to deal with that crap right now. Literally don't want to deal with this crap. And then the only thing else that happened was the Scout Sergeant who ran through cover, snap fired his gun behind his back at the Plague Bearers, and got a rending wound and killed 1.
I don't think you've ever not rendered on anything. So
that might be true. And then at the end of my turn, I passed It Will Not Die on this Sakaran, so all I have lost is 4 scouts.
Oh, and he's at full health again. Okay.
I've lost everything, including my soul. So,
Alright, that's it.
Rest in pepperoni.
yes.
Shut up!
Bitches.
Shut your face!
4 turns have passed now.
3 turns.
3 turns have passed.
About to get to the 4th turn.
We're somewhere.
We're somewhere in the middle of this battle.
In the distant future.
In the grim darkness. Grim darkness. Yeah, so Eldar turn 3, so it's the bottom of turn 3. Basically what happened was I didn't really have a whole lot of movement to do. I just moved these guys forward a little bit. They're kind of traversed through the river, so they trudging along at rolling 2s and 3s and stuff. So they're kind of slowly making their way towards the front lines, slowly. And then we went into the psychic phase, and that was really it. Oh, and I guess not it. The Wraith Guard moved 6 inches out from this tank to try to get some action going.
Anyone watch you?
And then the Dire Avengers actually got out of their tank, kind of assuming that the tank is going to explode next turn, so they kind of want to be out shooting and doing stuff. So, actually I forgot to do their battle focus. Anyway, I'll do that later. They can run and move in the assault phase, which, if you will let me.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, they're gonna try to do an assault move back, or not an assault move, but they're gonna run in the shooting phase. I never did an assault phase. All right, so they shot and did nothing, and then the tank shot and snapshots and did nothing to the bikes here because they've got 3-up cover and they jinx, so they got a 4-up. Yeah, they're crazy. Hard to hurt. And then in the psychic phase, this guy is actually down to 1 wound now.
Yeah, this looks like the other.
This guy actually did a tried to summon some more bloodletters to the field, but actually perils and failed at the same time. Just rolled 2 6s. That's it.
Ooh.
Yeah, sad. And he rolled a 3, which is just take damage and lose these 3, I think, from the psychic pool.
Got a boo boo.
Yeah, so he got hurt a little bit. He's got another wound, so we're gonna keep trying because he doesn't have a Wraith Guard to keep, or a Wraith Knight to keep alive. So he's gonna probably keep trying.
He'll get there.
In the assault phase, or in the end of the shooting phase, we just ran forward some more, and we're about to run. Which I'll do now. Running with these guys.
Go for run.
They're gonna go. Oh, and they're fleet, so I'll do this. They go 6 inches. God dang.
6 inches.
Awesome. So they're going to go out here, assuming that they're probably going to be in the blast. So they're going to go this way. Go out into the river.
He doesn't even know he's missing them, man.
To avoid the impending explosion.
To avoid that explosion, yep.
Okay.
Alright, and that's,
End of turn.
Oh, and I drew Blood and Guts, which is kill something in assault, which is definitely not really in my wheelhouse.
Oh, and if you kill 3 units in assault, it looks like
Yeah, it could be a real thing for me.
you get a D3.
Salvation. Alright, so that's Eldar turn 3.
Okay. Oh, right. Well, that's pretty quiet. Halfway through turn 4, and we have some popped corn.
Popped corn. Oh, I see what you did there. That's clever. Yeah. This new guy, I don't know about him. He's doing some big things.
It's it's the wave of the future.
Wave of the future.
Shitty puns.
All right. Ollie, what are you doing?
Drinking water, eating pizza.
Yes, those things.
So that was the end of Clan Ralcon's turn 3. So for McJiggering, bikes moved up. I should start off with. I drew the Assassinate Taco, which changed my my tactics. Because of that, I tried to go for the Assassinate 3 characters. There was one in this Plague Bearer squad, one in the Red Guys squad, and then there's also this guy.
Yep.
I didn't really have a chance of doing it, but there was a small chance. Regardless, move my bikes up here.
You got close.
McJiggered the Sakaran next to that objective, because why not? He's got a dozer blade, so he's risking it. Move that Sakaran over to get a better shot. These guys stayed where they're at, which I probably should have moved them, but whatever. The lone scout sergeant ran down the bridge and charged towards that Wave Serpent.
Which is no more?
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
In the shooting phase, this Sakaran fired at the Plague Bearers, wiped them down to just one guy, so that would have been 8 wounds.
Yeah. I think so.
Bikes fired on the Bloodletters, wiped them down to 2, which was about 7 wounds. That Sakaran over there fired at the whatever the fuck those guys are called. They're gone.
Dire
Avengers. Wiped out all 5. The Scout Sergeant charged the immobilized or the stunned Wave Serpent, which means he got an auto hit with his Melt-A-Bomb and proceeded to explode it.
And managed to survive the explosion.
And that was about it.
He did manage to survive. The scout did.
And I killed 2 characters, not quite 3. So I was able to score assassinate points.
No,
You're an objective.
one more point.
Is at a total of 4 points now. 5 points around there.
4 or 5
I
to.
got Line Breaker, technically first blood. And
Zero still.
Rough. Rough going for the Eldar. We've drawn 2, actually 3 tacos so far that were basically impossible to get.
Yeah, you'd have to cross.
And you cannot re-roll secure objective tacos.
No.
So you are stuck with these.
We're unless you're discarding them every turn. Which I thought at first. So in turn 2, well, in turn 2, I was thinking I could do it because I would move up here and then get over there, and then I'd score both these. But he hit me with his Sakaran. What's new?
Sakarans, wave of the future.
Oh, Wave Serpents, their one tactic of jinking.
Yeah, it ignores their one thing. But they're good.
You're like a normal transport. Oh my gosh!
Well, it's like a 115-point Rhino at that point. So
That's
it's
about
bad.
how much points you have there.
Yeah.
If you want a good one.
So
Yeah, you can turn, right?
Rhinos are not great. So when you make a Wave Serpent a Rhino, it's a bad news bears type of situation. So there's not much left of the Eldar, sadly.
Let's see what happens.
They only have
see what
the
happens.
demons to
They
keep
could
them
wipe
on.
out some stuff.
Demons are keeping them
I
company.
highly suggest killing that lone scout sergeant who has every single game survived until the bitter end.
Well, these Wraith Guard are going to try to do some business towards the bike.
All right.
So who knows? Who knows?
Dun dun dun!
Yeah, Wraith or Eldar turn 4.
Don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
You sound bad on the video.
you sound bad on the video.
I do.
Every video.
And we're live. Not really.
Oh, all right.
We don't like you.
The end of turn 4.
Bottom of turn 4. It was Eldar turn. Basically, in a last-ditch effort to make anything happen this game, I assaulted the bikes. And that was literally, or actually, I moved up and fired with the Wraith Guard. And what did I do? Oh yeah, I missed a bunch.
Missed a bunch.
I missed, so I fired 5 shots. Missed 2 on 2s. Spirit Mark converted 1. So I had 3 hits, and then I rolled Snake Eyes and a 2. And then he rolled his 3-up invuln save.
Yep.
So nothing happened there. And then the demons moved forward, and then in the assault phase, we assaulted the bikes to make something happen. And the plague bearer, the lone plague bearer over here, actually is the only thing that did anything.
Oh no, the flesh, whatever, those guys.
The
Bloodletters did something too, the Master of the Forge too.
Did they? I don't think so.
I think that was in the shooting phase.
I think they whiffed.
Okay.
Yeah, your Master of the Forge got hurt earlier, I think. Right?
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I think everything was a whiff except for this guy, which was funny. And then
No deaths though.
yeah, because I wounded you, but then you had a 2-up save against it because they're AP 3.
Right.
Yeah, and you passed.
I think you shot me is what it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
So and then the Wraith Guard did some attacks.
That's right. You got it wrong. The Wraith Guard shot at me with their guns when they were before
And
they
did a
assaulted.
wound.
Did a wound. And I
That's
rolled
right.
2.
That's right.
I did not pass my invuln save.
So he did a wound, but he's Eternal Warrior.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't he be? Right.
Why not?
Like 6
Because I
people.
paid 45 points for it. That's why.
6 people in the universe are Eternal Warriors. That guy just happens to be one of them. His nameless dude.
A nameless Master of the Forge.
Yeah.
But will not be nameless in the fluff.
Correct. He will have a name.
Because definitely.
Since I'm getting my butt kicked here, I'm leaving it up to you to write the fluff for this one.
All right.
Yeah. So and then we assaulted, and the plague bearer did some damage. The Bloodletters gave it their all. They attacked like 6 times, and got a couple of wounds, but he saved it on his 2-up save with his dude. And then the Wraith Guard whiffed. And then in the assault back, you did I think 2. You did a wound back to my Wraith Guard.
I did 1 wound with the Master of the Forge and killed 1 Wraith Guard.
Yeah, and actually I failed combat then in that case because I only did 1 demon. I only did
Oh
one
yeah.
wound.
Okay. So you did fail combat. So we're not done yet.
Combat.
Oh,
So let's do that. I gotta do demonic instability.
the thrilling conclusion.
The thrilling conclusion.
Who's
Unless-
fearless in this whole combat?
Everyone is fearless, but
Okay,
these two demons actually have demonic
I
instability.
can't sweeping advance.
Right. There's nothing you can do right now at this point. However, if I roll a double 1, reality blinks and they all come back. And then if I roll a double 6, they go away forever. Yeah.
So 1 in 36 chance.
Yeah, and then in that case, here's the problem. If I don't roll one of those results, they lose a model for every point that they lost by, and I only have one of each guy.
All right. So
So I either have to roll
They're
snake
pretty
eyes
much
or
dead.
they die.
they're dying.
So
They're definitely dying.
yeah. So here's for the plague bearer, snake eyes.
Boxcars!
They're banished. They're banished. To add insult to injury, they're not only losing their wounds, they're banished forever.
Here's the exact
Just
opposite.
not allowed. Eldar, this is a total.
Double 6s here. Double
Blasphemy.
6s. No, and they lose a model because they lost by 1.
To be clear, this is not how you play Eldar.
That's right. You don't summon demons. That's probably why I'm being
Eldar do not summon demons.
I'm being punished right now. That's the problem. All right, yeah, and with that, we actually decided earlier, because of the fact that I have no objectives I could score and only 4 dudes who are now wrapped up in combat and a single spirit seer, I'm gonna actually concede this one to Ollie. Good game, sir. Here's the epic handshake, or whatever they call it. It's a good time. There you go. All right.
Oh god, that's right on a new
Oh, new tats!
New tabs.
Look at those. They're and I just put it on fire now.
A little bit. They're just a little bit sunburnt right now.
I should have done the other side. The full hand, full palm. Yeah.
Whack it real good, and then I would have punched you right in the Johnson.
Correct. You don't have to point at my Johnson.
Well, I mean,
Here's his Johnson. That was the
we
punch.
pretty much need the full
All right.
story.
Got the full effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
By the way,
Iron
Eldar,
Hand's victory.
they're gonna keep their demonic, satanic crap.
Yes.
I'm not gonna take that.
I'm playing you next one.
And so